Hey everybody, yeah, I'm just gonna do this little video here in the car, sitting outside, um, and everything. So yeah, so I just saw Rogue One now for the third time, yeah. And I still love the movie and everything. I just wanted to put this video out here. It's a little quick, little thing and everything. But I I went to the theater tonight and or today. It's now nighttime, but it it just some things dawned on me while at the movie theater. And for those of you that don't know where I am, I'm here. I live on the East Coast. I'm originally from like Baltimore, Maryland area, and now I go to school here in North Carolina. So it's a different culture, and just a little different culture when it comes to people, the way people act, the way people, everything. And get this, Rogue One has been out for about a month, a little over a month, or a little under a month, a few days under a month. And it's made hundreds of millions of dollars, going to pass $1 billion eventually and everything. And you have to expect certain movies. Now it is a Saturday, I'll say that, but you have to expect certain movies to be kind of dead in a sense by a certain date. Well, obviously not Star Wars. But it's funny because last year, I went to go see The Force Awakens around this time and everything. There was nobody there. I was like one of like 3 other people that were in the theater. And they put Rogue One into one of the smaller theaters. And I will say the quality of this time going was actually good. I enjoyed the quality. The bass is, I'm a quality nut, so you know what, that's just me. But I still really enjoyed the movie. It's still where I said it was in my original reviews for it. But let's just talk about theater etiquette for a second. So I'm sitting there. I tend to get to the movies about 15, 20 minutes before the time on the ticket says. So this was a 3:50 show. Okay. 3:50 in the afternoon. I get there around 3:30. Okay. There's a boatload of people there. It's a Saturday. It's Martin Luther King weekend. So there's a lot of people there. I was kind of surprised. A lot of people ahead of me were seeing Live by Night. I think some people were probably going to see Silence, Patriots Day, and a bunch of other, films, big Oscar contending films that were probably a lot of older people. A lot of were there too. So, and that's usually what they see because I heard some people walking in, walking out. Oh man, and talking about stuff, and I know my movies, so it dawned on me that. So I get there, there's not a whole lot of people in there to start. As the trailers begin to play, some more people filter in. It's pretty full capacity, theater. And their smaller theater at the Regal here is probably maybe about 150 seats. It's not a large theater. I sat closer to the front because I like seeing it, pretty big and everything. And that's kind of actually the way I watched Rogue One the first 2 times at an AMC theater. It was really big. Well, let's talk about people. The movie has just started. Just started, okay? And I'm not going to spoil anything about the movie here. I might say a few little things, but I'm not going to spoil anything major. The movie just starts, and this guy comes over to me, and there's an open seat next to me. And he's like, can I sit here? I'm like, sure, whatever, fine. I'm like, I'm watching the movie. And then, a few minutes later, we're into the opening scene of the movie. And if you know what the opening scene of the movie is, the first 10 minutes of the movie or whatever, it's kind of intense. You're kind of watching it. You're just like, okay, you're trying to watch it. And I've seen the movie 2 other times, but I'm into it. I love the movie. I want to watch the scene again. Maybe find little things I didn't find before, or just listen to some lines that I love listening to. Hearing Galen Erso and Orson Krennic talking to each other. It's really cool stuff. And then this guy, girlfriend, wife, I don't know, comes and sits next to him. Hands filled with food. And it's not like, oh, it's popcorn and a drink. No, it's like chips and like, Sour Patch Kids or whatever, like in a bag. And the guy like is opening the bag as the scene is going on. I'm like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you have got to be kidding me. Then, I swear the older man that was sitting a few seats over from me fell asleep halfway through. I heard like a snore. There were some kids in the theater. They didn't really do a whole lot. There were a couple of people when some specific characters came on screen. They were like, "Oh my goodness!" And then at the end of the movie, the person that was sitting next to me and his wife, girlfriend, or whatever was just like, "Oh, so that's how they got the plans?" No, really? Oh my good. And then there were a lot of there was just a lot of noise in the beginning of the movie, and I'm like, guys, let's watch the movie. I don't care if we've all probably seen it before, multiple times or whatever. It just was annoying. So that's my big spiel right there. I've had some theater experiences, whether it be live theater or whether it be going to a movie, where it's just like, guys, I'm trying to watch the movie here. Hello, you know? And that's why I do like going to movies later in the day, or even, and it's thing, like I had to see it on a Saturday. It's a 3-day weekend. The movie's already been out for a week, a month, you know, and everything. So it's like, okay. But what was interesting was when I saw Fantastic Beasts, a movie I'm going to review very soon. When I saw Fantastic Beasts, there was nobody there. I was the only person in the theater. Now, it was a later show. I'll say that, later show. But it boggled me. It boggled me that it was just like, guys, let's all like be courteous. Let's watch the film. The sound in here isn't that high anyway. Let's watch the movie. But that's my one gripe with Regal. One gripe with Regal is that their sound is a little too low. I prefer AMC because they have like Dolby and everything. I prefer their setup a lot more. But yeah, I still love the movie. This isn't a gripe on the movie. It's not a gripe on the cinema. It's not a gripe on anything. It's just people, okay? And I remember a couple years ago when I went to go see The Great Gatsby. Pretty good movie, by the way. I went to go see that, and this older lady sitting next to me, every time something would happen, she's like, "Oh, look at that. Oh, he's up to no good." We're all watching the movie, lady. We get it. We get it. This guy just pulled out a gun and he's like, "Oh, he's up to no good." No, really? Come on. So, I don't know if I'm going to do reviews like certain reviews like this. I don't know. I might try this format out a little bit. I'm really experimenting with my videos and everything, but yeah, this is one that I was just kind of like, you know what? Maybe I'll just film it like this, see how it goes, and then from there. So yeah, again, that's just my theater experience. It's just a rant on that. But again, I still love Rogue One. I still love going to the theater and everything. I'd rather go to the Regal Theater in town than the Carmike Theater in town, because the Carmike Theater in town, at least to me, is garbage. They don't play enough movies. 1, 2, the sound is always too low. The picture quality is very dim. And when I went to go see Batman vs Superman, I could barely see the movie, let alone watch the movie, because of the people around me. And it's a cheaper theater, so you're gonna get you know, different types of people there, obviously. But again, that's just my rant on all that stuff. Post comments below if you guys ever had any bad theater experiences, whether it be live theater or not, or you know, movies or whatnot. Again, what do you think of Rogue One? How many times have you seen Rogue One, by the way? And like, what's the local theater around you like? Is it a large theater, big theater? A lot of people go to it. Not a lot of people go to it. Are you the kind of person that goes to later showings to avoid people? Because that is me. Except on opening weekend when I know fans are going to be there for certain things, and like people that actually want to see it are going to be there. That's usually when I go. But but here's the thing: if I see a movie multiple times, like a Star Wars or a Marvel film or something like that, it's usually, you know, opening weekend. But if I see it multiple times, you know, you got to pace these things out. You don't want to go every other week, you know. So I've seen it 3 times in a month. So I think I'm probably done for it until the Blu-ray comes out, and then I'll probably watch it about 16 more times with that in about a week, and then, you know, we'll go from there. So yeah, comment all that below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, I'm Andrew, the College Critic, and I will see you all next time.